Wise that we're not doing everything possible. We are.
And to every family that's been displaced here in Georgia and North Carolina, which has really been hit. We were going there also, and they don't have communication. They don't have anything right now. We're trying to. I just spoke to Elon. I'm getting him. We want to get Starlink hooked up because they have no communication whatsoever. And Elon will always come through. We know that.
Hong Kong during the deadly Tiananmen Square protests in the spring of 1989. But Minnesota Public Radio and other media outlets are reporting that you actually didn't travel to Asia until August of that year. Can you explain that discrepancy?
Yeah, well, and to the folks out there who didn't get at the top of this, look, I grew up in small rural Nebraska, town of 400.
20 minutes later.
Those are the things that I think are the values that people care about.
Governor, just to follow up on that, the question was, can you explain the discrepancy?
All I said on this was I got there that summer and misspoke on this. So I will just, that's what I've said. So I was in Hong Kong and China during the democracy protests went in. And from that, I learned a lot of what needed to be in governance.
And we will liberate America from these villains and scoundrels once and for all.
Voting Donald Trump, baby. Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America needs voting Donald Trump, baby. Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America needs saving.
Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, oh my goodness, I hear you out there. We've got Manifesting Marin in the house. She was severely affected. Man, so sorry to hear that. And yeah, I know. I just heard that Camel Toe just made her announcement, I think $750 relief. It's ridiculous. I have the, for those of you that didn't know, I'm going to play the little clip right now. Let's take a look at this.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Man, I mean, it just can't get any worse. You know, they just will never help people. They're demons. They're demons. But what I want to go over too, so I'm actually going to be helping as much as I can. So tonight is about the launch party for the crystal balls. So there's also a massive sale that I'm having on ARCANA Shores. But the proceeds that are going for, you know, when you make a purchase over this weekend until the 7th of next week, I'm donating like $25 per order is going to a GoFundMe account. It is a group out there in North Carolina, and anyone out there that knows a trusted group that is also needing donations, please feel free to contact me and come up to the plate here. This is one in North Carolina. It is a trusted, real deal here. So some of the proceeds of my sales over the weekend are going to this donation for North Carolina. With the crystal ball and also the express readings and such. So I will be doing that live as well. I'll be making the donation live so you guys could see it. And also, I know you could see a name there as well. So it's all legit. But if you guys know of any other groups, let me know. GoFundMes or whatever's out there. Because I don't really know. I know all of you. That's about it. But I know a lot of our soul tribers are out there and they need help. And a lot of them haven't even been able to watch the shows because they don't have their internet working. I know Starlink, like Trump said in that little video in my beginning here of this video, Trump said he's working with Elon to get the Starlink going. I see Janice Manuel out there. Hopefully she can stay connected, still no power. I know I've been getting a lot of emails. I hope you can still watch as well. A lot of people are emailing me saying they can't watch because of the internet, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully we all can help you out in some way for sure. Let's see what else is out there manifesting. Marin, 750 is how much Biden groceries cost. I know, it's nothing. It's a slap in the face, honestly. Yes, 750 is 750, but it's a slap in the face to the American people that have lost everything. What are they going to do with that? That's not going to last. That's just ridiculous. Prayers for everyone and still missing and stranded too. There's so many people missing. It's really disturbing. I know. Oh, it's scary out there. And I did want to pull cards. We're going to pull some cards on, I know, and I hate to bring it up. I'm not trying to be negative, but they say there's another storm. So let me find this. I have the little thing I'm going to hold up here. Can't really find it at the moment. It was the actual map of the next storms to come in. They're saying that there's storms to come for next week, but I want to pull cards on it. All right, let's take a look. Starlink as well. I'm going to pull on that. Thank you, Julie. I will pull on that shortly after this. So let's just take a look because this will be the last show for about a week. I won't be going live. Well, not live, but you'll see things. You'll see videos of me doing stuff when I'm traveling. But this will be the last live show for a week from now until next Wednesday. So let's take a look. I'm going to do a card pull from here on. Okay, so it is October 2nd to October 8th. We're going to go all the way to that point and just look into the weather forecasts and just see how you guys are going to be. Is it going to be safe, or is this going to be another devastation? Let's take a look. All right, so we have the Tower card. First card out, Tower card. Let's see what else comes through. The Seven of Wands. There's protection, and then the Ace of Swords. I read the Seven of Wands immediately as I pulled it. I heard protection. The people are protected. Yes, there's a storm coming. Yes, of course. But the Seven of Wands, I think that the people for the most part are going to be protected. I don't think it's going to be bad like this last one. Let's hope not. But that's what I'm feeling. I don't think it's going to be like this last one. The Ace of Swords, that's a good sign. Let's see what else comes through. Five of Wands, Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. All right, so it will hit. I don't think it's going to make landfall, though. So what I'm feeling like it's probably going to be heavy winds, heavy rains, like powerful, but not anything to do what it did to what you're seeing in the pictures and everything going on right now. So I don't think it's as devastating as what we just witnessed. So that's good. Let me just get clarification on that. We're going to ask our guides, our angels. Any answers about this from now until the 8th, October 2nd to October 8th? Are we going to see devastation, yes or no? We have the Aries Emperor card, our Trump card, so that's great to see. And then we have the Two of Swords, fear of the unknown. All right, so that's what the energy of the people, they're traumatized, what just happened to them. So, of course, they have fear of the unknown. But with that Mr. T card, the Emperor, and it's also Aries energy, and we have a lot of Aries energy going on right now in astrology, especially with this eclipse too. It's actually very powerful right now. It's opposing a planet. I just can't remember off the top of my head, but it's very powerful at this time. So yes, the people are protected. Is it going to be devastation? I don't believe so. Not by the looks of a general tarot reading and just my intuitive vibe, what I'm feeling. So I don't think so. Now let's take a look at, I know someone just asked about Starlink. So let's take a look at Starlink. Is Starlink going to be up and operating and available and reliable for the people soon? And how soon? Well, here I go. I tell you guys not to ask time frames, and here I go. So I want to know a zodiac time frame. I want to know a number. I want something to come through, a date, something. I don't usually want dates, but in this case, I do. It doesn't always come through, so bear with me. But let's see what we get. I'll take any information we can get for Starlink. Here we go. Three of Pentacles, giving me a number right away. So within 3 days is how I am going to pretty much take this. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Within 3 days, the people that are struggling right now with connection, communication with their loved ones, I can't even imagine that if your phone didn't work during that time, you lose everything you had and you can't contact your brother, your sister, whoever it is, your family, your husband, your wife. It's terrible. So the 3-day thing is what I'm feeling. And also the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in a general basic tarot reading that anybody could do. This is communication. This is good news coming in. But to give us the 3, like I was asking for a number or something, give me something. He gave us a 3. So I'm going to go with within 3 days. Within the next 3 days, people are going to be able to connect with each other. So that's really good. Starlink, it's just in the nick of time, for sure. Let's see what else is up there. I know I had something else to share too. Oh, yes. Speaking of manifesting Marin, shout out to you. There's a post that I saw you posted earlier. Right here. So does anyone else think it's weird that BlackRock signed a $90 million contract for lithium in the very same area that was hardest hit by Hurricane Helene? So there you go. Thank you for throwing that around out there, manifesting Marin, because you're waking up people every day with your posts. You're awesome. So for those of you that haven't followed her, she is on Instagram. And I think you have another channel too. I'm not sure. But definitely, she's waking up people left and right. So good job. Let's see what else is out there. Yes, Julie Hamill. God bless those stranded pets and animals too. Exactly. They're probably so scared. Ugh, I hate that. I hate to think of that. Yeah, Helene was supposed to be much worse, but white hats did what they could. I believe that for sure. But it's pretty bad, honestly. You know, it's pretty bad. A lot of people are still missing and may or may not be found. So it's pretty messed up. But hey, let's share screen real quick. I do want to go over. Okay, so what we're going to go over is the actual eclipse. We're going to switch gears a little bit. So it is the eclipse. It's October 2nd right now. So for some parts of, different countries, it would hit on October 3rd, technically. But this is a powerful one. It's different than other ones. It's not your typical, solar eclipse. It's not. This one's about your karma, your karmic relationships, your karmic ties, karmic family issues, friends, whatever it may be, jobs, things of placement in your life. It's a portal for transformation. So I put together this little slide here that we can go over, but it's a portal of transformation. We shed layers over that Pisces full moon that we already had, the last eclipse. We released a lot of emotional weight that we carried on forever. So with the fall equinox, we found grounding in this new season. But now the solar eclipse in Libra opens the powerful portal, inviting us to step into the space that we've cleared. So we've already paved the way, so to speak. All right. You've already paved the way. Your work is already halfway done. There's more. I made some more of these. I'm just kind of skipping it ahead there. So we're always manifesting. They do say that around an eclipse, you don't want to it's not like a full moon when you set intentions and you're really trying to control yourself and try to make an outcome happen. So of course, we're always manifesting. And I try to remind everyone of this often, that we're always, the words we speak, everything we're thinking, our thoughts, the story you tell yourself, you're manifesting. So be careful. Be careful of what you're telling yourself at this time, because it's very powerful right now, and to others. But it's the stories you tell yourself. And a lot of people are still coming to me and saying, I'm blocked. I feel so blocked. I can't connect to my higher self. But there is no such thing. You are always the blockage. You are always the one thinking that you're blocked. And the more you believe it, then yeah, you're going to be blocked. So keep that in mind. It's the stories you tell yourself. And then we have a new way of relating. So this is a powerful time that you're going to just kind of shift gears. You're not really going to feel the same. Some of you might not even feel the same about certain relationships anymore. You might be okay with a different style of a relationship. And it's all redefining relationships. How do you relate to your environment? Also, what your reflection of your spirituality is how you live, how you present yourself to the world. Also, the way your house looks on the inside as well. It's a reflection of your spirituality. The nodes stepping out of the old and into the new. So the South node in Libra pulls us to release outdated habits of people-pleasing, seeking validation, and staying passive to keep the peace. These are the cycles that have kept us small, dimmed our light. The North Node in Aries demands we step fully into our power. There's that North Node in Aries. We saw Aries Emperor in our card pool for the hurricane. Okay, so you guys are going to be very protected, especially with the North Node in Aries. So I don't believe next week's going to, and this is just a side note, I don't think next week is going to be devastating again. But anyway, back to the eclipse. So yeah, the North Node in Aries, step into your power. No more hiding, no more dimming yourselves to make others feel comfortable. And I say this all the time. It's not about what everybody else wants. It's what you want. And, you know, in my life, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, you've probably been told that you're selfish. Oh, you're just doing what you want to do. Well, yeah. And that's the way it should be for every single soul. You do what you want to do. You make the choice. You choose to be happy, or are you going to just hang back just so so-and-so can be happy? No, those days are over. And a lot of you already know and have grown up to that, but it does take a while for some of us. This is a good time right now. So this is, if you haven't done that yet, well, you're about to. So it's all good, guys. But hey, let's get into also, we're going to pull more cards. So think of some questions. We're going to get into some questions. But I do want to make a few announcements about the website. And I did have a little business meeting the other day. So I was very happy with what I discovered. So I have a better deal now, going with the wholesaler of course, the crystal ball in the beautiful gold setting, and the obsidian behind me. So I have a good deal going on. So I was able to take it down, the price actually. So what I'm doing now, so for the crystal ball, and we're going to get into crystal balls too. There is a little bit of a history with the crystal ball that I found. I found a lot of articles, but there's a really cool one I want to go over. But anyways, I reduced it down to $369, Tesla number. So $369 for this beautiful piece here. And it will come with a reading. So you get a reading with it, of course. But that includes all the shipping and all of that stuff. That's the most expensive part, is the shipping, because it's heavy. This is it's a big one. It's 5.9 inches. And then the gold frame is also kind of heavy. So that's what costs the most. But I was able to get it down. So I'm really happy about that. So that's on sale right now. And like I said, and I'm going to stop sharing that. Like I said, the proceeds, I'm taking a chunk, and I'm going to do it live next week. And I'm going to be donating the proceeds to the donation for North Carolina. And please, any of you that are, I know, up in Florida, those other areas in Florida and Georgia, send me a link, send me where to go, and I'll donate there too. But that's what I'm doing for sure. And we have some more. We have some more special news too. So I know you guys like the express readings, because I'm not going to be live for a week. So that's why I want to go over this stuff. So the express readings, here it is. It's 2 questions for $22. I'm lowering it. It's an eclipse weekend sale. So that's what we're doing, just to celebrate the eclipse. That's what we're going to do. So that's also on my website, and I'm going to share screen with that too. Just give me 1 second here. It just disappears. Of course, it just disappears. So I'm going to go over here, readings with Kristen. It's right here. So it looks a little different now with the Queen of Pentacles there. It's $222 express video recordings, 2 questions for $22. So that's on sale just for the eclipse. It's going to be a great time, you guys, celebrating you coming into your power. Okay, so that's how it's going. That's how it's going to be for sure. Come into your power and just stop people pleasing. All right. I know a lot of you don't do that, but it took me a long time. It took me years to get over that. But it all comes back to you growing up and also healing your childhood wounds and all things like that. So yeah, we're all on our journey. We have a visitor. We have Lakeside Laura out here. Welcome. We have Jeff. Ooh, Jeff is here. Good to see you here. Dream state is intense. Releasing old relationships, scary. Dreaming was back in old relationships. Yikes. Okay, yeah, that's not fun, huh? To go back. But it's very healing. So dreams, I keep hearing, everyone's coming to me with their readings, and dreams are a big topic. You guys always want information about your dreams. So I think they're more intensified at this time, no doubt, with the Libra eclipse, all the energy. And even the post days after, we're still going to feel it. It's the days leading up and the days after the eclipse are actually more intense than the actual day today. So we've got Aubrey Denton in the house. So I'm going to start taking some questions. So you guys throw them in the chat. Welcome, Aubrey. Blessings to you right back. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Allison Goodwin. Appreciate that. You're so sweet. All of you, very sweet for being here. Thank you, guys. I know it's not my normal time, but I had to fit it in, right? Because I'm not going to be live until next week, probably on the 8th or the 9th. I will be back. As you know, I will be in Missouri. I'll be doing the retreat. And I saw a couple of you in the chat that I will be meeting in person, so I cannot wait for that. Thank you guys for being here. So yeah, I will be there. Leaving Friday morning. So tomorrow I am working. I have readings, and then I'll also be packing tomorrow and then leaving early Friday morning. But very exciting. Allison Goodwin, you have news about XRP appeal filed today. Will it drag out or be fast? Let's take a look. XRP. Is it going to drag out or is it going to move pretty quick? Let's take a look. Four of Pentacles. Oh, boy. And the Virgo card. It's going to move kind of slow, to be honest. So it's not going to be fast. We have the Knight of Cups. He's also not very fast. He's good, but it's not quick. So Cups and Pentacles, kind of slow. But then we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, we do see that it's going to be successful, but yeah, it's not going to be very quick. I would say that it's possibly by the end of the year. Let me ask. Is it by the end of the year? Because it gave us Pentacles. That could be Capricorn. So let's see. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. And then the Devil card, Capricorn. So it delivered Capricorn. Now, sometimes when I talk about stuff, they just come out. Like I can make it. If I wanted to ask something about myself, it'll be the 10 of Cups or whatever I want it to be. It's really weird sometimes. But there you go, Capricorn. So by Capricorn season, which is December. So there you go. Thanks for your question. Let's see what else is out there. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have lots of fun out there. It's a beautiful place to be. I will miss my animals, though. I haven't left them since the Washington disaster, So I'm over that now, though. But, gee, I am going to miss them. Let's see what else is here. Will SCOTUS overturn... I have to be careful with the 2020 with Brunson case. Let's take a look. The Chariot, so that's a yes. And then we have this new card of evolving and solving and coming to life and coming to greatness is a yes. So you have a yes there. Yep. Let's see what else is out there in the chat. Yeah, keep throwing your questions in there. I can pull cards quick. So we can do as many as you want. Let's see. Nanette Campos. I'll take a few personal questions, but let's keep it on hot topics too. But I will take a few personal questions. Can you look into what health issue is causing my dog Sky to have a constant hot spot on her paw and really red, dry, itchy skin? Let's take a look. So it's a past toxin irritation. So there's some type of toxin or allergy going on for sure. I'm thinking what first came into my mind was yeast. There's some type of yeast infection going on. Now, I'm not a medical person, of course, so it's not medical advice. I'm just saying. That's what intuitively came to me. So I would definitely switch whatever you are giving your pet. Also, I think it's something of the diet. It's not environmental. It's something of the diet. There's something going on causing this inflammation. It's inflammation of the skin. And you're just seeing it on the paw and the red, dry, itchy skin in those areas. But it's actually caused from somewhere else, from something else inside. So it could be even something deeper. But I'm not trying to worry you, but I would definitely keep a clean diet for your doggy for sure. What else is out there? New comments. Let's take a look. Let's see what else is out there. Palm Mom, were the storms for cleaning up the dumbs. Here we go. Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I would say so. I don't really have to pull cards for all of these. These are just a tool, but yes, I definitely. And I did the crystal ball and other things the other day, and we got the same answer. So it's good confirmation. We got it again. But yes, it is. See what else is out there. Ooh, this is interesting. Bank of America outage, what the cards would like to tell us. All right, Nina, welcome. Bank of America outage. Now, remember, the cards don't tell you anything. I'm sorry, I just have to. The cards don't tell you anything. All cards, tarot cards for every reader, just a tool. We get the information from our higher self and our guides. So just clarifying it. Cards don't say anything. Here we go. Bank of America. Ooh, Bank of America, Three of Swords. And the Death card. Very suspenseful. So, I mean, we knew this anyway. We already knew this. They're all going out. So, Bank of America's done. Okay, they're going to be done. But it's a transformation. You have to remember the Death card is transformation. So, and we've seen this before. I've channeled it before that it's a transition. It's not an actual upset and they rip all your money from you. And no. It's a transition. They're going to change right into the new system. So it's not going to be a big old upset tower moment crash. Let's see what else is coming through here. This is a famous question. For the past 4 years, this has been a very famous question. So let's just do it. The EBS in October. Is it ever coming? Number one, they're never going to announce it. Just saying. But here we go. We have the one of my new cards, so the new moon card. And then we have the King of Swords, not the Queen of Swords. So the King of Swords and the new moon card. So that's endings and new beginnings. I don't think that they're going to have to do an EBS. That's my general opinion. That's what I feel. I've felt this for quite a while. I don't think that they have to go to that extent. I think that they previously were going to. Originally, yes, there was a plan to do so. But no, I do not believe that there will be one. No. Let's see. That's great advice, Monica. Throwing that out in the chat for that sweet woman that asked about her dog. So thank you. Let's see. What else is out there? I'm looking in the chat, guys. Chelsea Colley, welcome. Good to see you here. There are so many rescue efforts being sabotaged and blocked in North Carolina. Question, will these stranded people be rescued and foul play exposed? I know, I heard about that. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's take a look. 9 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Yeah. See, they're just still trying to control the people. But yeah, it's going to be stopped. It's going to be stopped. So a higher leader, King of Pentacles, someone in a higher position is going to take the more of an authoritative approach and get rid of whoever's blocking it is going to be in big trouble. So they're corrupt and they're bad people that are trying to block the rescue efforts. So it's going to be stopped. They're going to be able to help. Yeah, that's really, really messed up. Especially when there's people missing. We don't even know if they're alive. To stop a rescue effort, it's sick. It's evil, actually. Let's see. I like this, Drew. Thank you, Drew. You are correct. That is I know my Q post pretty well. That is correct. So the EBS and the worldwide site down are two different events. Now that is very true. We have seen that also. We have all seen that in the post, okay? So it's more of like a communication systems down, okay? So our computers, communication. So similar to kind of what you're going through, but we do have the Starlink. So hey, Starlink's going to come to the rescue, and that might be the way to bring Starlink in to take over all of this nonsense. Very well could be. But thank you, Drew, for throwing that out there. I appreciate that. Let's see what else is out there. They are threatening arrests of people with helicopters. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's chaotic. People just need to help each other. Let them help. If someone wants to help, why wouldn't you let them? Let's see what else is out here, guys. I'm just looking through the comments. Cultivating. I haven't seen your title here, but I love it. Cultivating to 5D. Is the sun fake? Yeah, I definitely believe so. I believe there's two suns. The sunflowers naturally follow the sun's path, but they do not do that anymore. Interesting. Well, that tells you, right? Sunflower. That's why I love sunflowers. They do. There's your evidence right there. Yep, I believe there's two suns. Here's a good one. Everyone's asking me about travel, so let's do it publicly. Now you're looking at Halloween, huh? Let's see, Jackson 1212. Thanks for your question. So let's see, is it going to be safe for you to travel around Halloween? Let's take a look. And then I'll do one just for travel in general. Here we go. I think you're going to be all right. I don't see or feel anything. These are positive cards. So this is your intuition. There's something about wherever you're thinking of going, your personal situation is coming into play here. Wherever you're thinking of going, make sure it's truly what you want and you're not doing it for someone else. I don't know, but that's what's coming through. And then we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands. So you're going to be safe if you go. It's all good. Very cool. Also, you know what I'm thinking with the going back to the loss of communication, more of the EBS of everything shuts down. I'm talking about the internet, all the stuff. So that's going to be their plug to bring Starlink in. So Starlink can take over, Elon can take over. I think it's a good plan. It's a good plan to get rid of Google too. All of it. All of it. Let's see who else is out there. Oh, we're on the same wavelength there. Let's see, Tarot Time with Tina. Nice to see another reader here. Thank you. Cool. Update on Verizon being down yesterday. Any ties with the election test run? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't have Verizon, but all my Verizon friends told me it was down. So let's see. Did it have any ties with that? Well, with the contest coming up. Here we go. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So I'm getting a no. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting a no on that. So it didn't have anything to do with that, but they're definitely messing with the people. They're just trying to cause chaos with the people. But I'm telling you, it's gearing us up for the big turnover when Starlink takes over everything. And then we're going to get the good phones. We're going to get everything's going to change and shift. Let's see what else is out there. Thank you guys for your questions. This is great. I'm going to hit new comments and see what's out there. Oh, yes. Thanks for reminding me, Michael Hefner. Yes. This is a great topic that came out. The Diddy tapes will be shocking as well as liberating. That's true. And the lawyer, I'm sure you guys already know, the lawyer, though, and Benny just put up a new show, I think, about it, that all of them, everybody that's ever been, is going to be exposed. So this is good stuff. It's all good. That's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for that for a long time. So we have all these different types of movies going on. We also have Kamala's husband, the girlfriend beater. He's beat up a lot of women in his life. That's another movie on the side there too. And that could very well, like I've previously said, and a lot of you are in agreement on this, that there's going to be the Democratic Party disqualification to run. Can't run. You can't have a guy like that. No way. I don't care if it's just her husband. You can't. And I know it's fake, and it's probably all just a little. It's all part of this big movie, but but still, with this little play that we're watching, that's disqualification for sure. So just bring back Trump, right? Let's see this one, Chelsea. Can't remember if you pulled on this question. Will the contest happen? I've done that one so many times, even with the crystal ball. Every time I do the crystal ball, we do this one. It is still on cue to happen. They don't really want it to happen, but it's still on cue. It's still on point. I think there's a good reasoning behind it as to why they are doing it, but it is a yes. I keep getting a yes. And it is the last one of this kind. Yes. I remember doing that many, many times, almost every day, the same questions. Yes, but thank you, Chelsea. 34 days away. Exactly. Yeah, Mary Jean G, a lot of people feel that way, but you know what? There's a way. They have to do it a certain way. They're very smart, intelligent people. And I think it's getting good. It's getting really good. It's exciting every day. And this is the time. 2024 is about transformation. 2025 is going to be all about rebuilding. So we've got to let it play out. For sure. Lakeside Laura, no women beaters. Yeah, exactly. Got to get rid of Kamala and her whatever kind of man that is. Disgusting. Let's see what else is out there. Any other questions? Throw them in the chat for sure. This is fun. Just taking your questions. And like I said, I will be back in a week. So a week from today, I'll probably be live. But let's see. Diane Alexander, welcome. Did the White Hats watermark the, can I say that word? I don't know. I'm just going to say it, the ballots. I don't have any strikes. So let's see. Can I ask this? I can ask this. So did the White Hats watermark the ballots for military-controlled contests? Here we go. Yes or no? So that's a yes. We have Gemini energy. We also have the Lovers and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So we have a yes. We do. So there you go. Thanks for your question. That was a little bit of a risky one, but it's all good. I think we got away with it. Let's see. This one, Robin Lane. This morning, you went to fill the ice water for the dogs, going for a walk. Laying there was a large rose quartz stone. Oh, is there meaning to this? Well, rose quartz is love. You know, it's a stone that helps relationships, love, tons of greatness, healing. So with the body, though, it will heal your respiratory system too. But let's see. Any other messages? I love rose quartz. The Hierophants, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So I think from Spirit, the message from Spirit is about your mental health. So pay attention to your mental health. Don't be too impulsive, I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing go back to your old ways. So whatever you were doing for yourself previously, and then you kind of got off. Why am I hearing you got off the wagon or something? You just stopped doing a certain thing, okay? And it hasn't been healthy for you. So you need to get back to whatever you were doing before. So I think it has to do with your health, something with your mental health, and then overall your physical health too. But great question. Thank you. Let's see. Julie, you got a good one. A lot of people love to ask this one. So let's do it live. Here we go. Very famous question for the past 4 years as well. Will JFK Jr. be coming out to the great public soon? To greet the public soon, I think you mean. Here we go. Five of Pentacles, slowly. So we do have Taurus in here and Pentacles. All right, so lots of earth energy. So between Taurus and Capricorn is where you're looking at. If you're getting a zodiac time frame, that's what we're getting right now. So will he be coming out soon? Not really. So you're looking more like spring, you know, between, well, Capricorn and Taurus. So that's December to April, somewhere in there. But it's looking like he'll show face eventually. But I know you guys have been waiting for so long. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel like he's in plain sight. I feel like he's already in plain sight. He is. Let's see what else is coming through here. Ooh, yes, let's do this. You know, you guys can throw governors in there. Is the governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear, good or bad? Here we go. Two came in at once. You got the Ace of Swords in the Tower. Okay, so he has done some messed up things. He's trying to redeem himself. We've got the King of Wands with the Moon card. So I wouldn't trust him. He could be an illusion with that Ten of Cups too. And then again, Tower and Ace of Swords. So I don't know. Let's ask, has he changed? So he has been bad, but has he changed? Is he on the good side now? And is he being good? Let's take a look. Oh, no. I wouldn't trust him. Magician? Nah. Because they could be a trickster. So he may work both sides. He may be two-faced. So, no, I wouldn't say he's good. He might not be bad, but he's not someone you could trust. There you go. I don't think you'd trust any politicians, honestly. Let's see. I know. Everyone wants to see him. JFK Jr., let's go. Where is he? Where do you think he is, Chelsea? Why don't you guys start telling me? Where do you guys think he is? I think he's in plain sight, but who do you think he is? Let's see. Kimber, does Kristen, myself, need to be aware of anything good or bad? No, I don't need to pull cards ever. I just go with I go within and I feel it out. So no, I'm not worried about anything. I don't really worry about anything in general, but because they'll reverse manifest stuff. So no, I'm still feeling it out right now and I'm not feeling anything. I think it's going to be a great time. Yeah. But thank you. Thank you for your sweet concern. I do appreciate that. Nope, not feeling anything though. Nothing's coming to me. I'm going to have a great time though. It's going to be very healing, not only for myself, but for those that I'll be interacting with. Be very nice, especially to be in nature. I love nature and the trees and all of it in the fall. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What's this? Monica Murray. Kamala is an anchor baby and not eligible to serve. Yes, exactly. I think disqualified. Let's take her out now and put Trump back. Let's do it. You know? Exactly. I'm right there with ya. Yep. Any other questions, guys? Let's see what zodiac time for the credits rolling on this movie. Ooh, I like that one. It's a different spin on it than most people right there. Right with their questions. When will the credits start rolling on this movie? Here we go. All right. Well, I think it's the Four of Pentacles, so it's Earth energy. Then we got the Eight of Wands, and then we got the Ace of Pentacles. So Earth energy and fire, so Sagittarius and Capricorn. We're going to be really happy come December, just saying. Wow. And the next card I pulled is the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn. So by the very end of this year, so Christmas time is going to be very lovely. Yes. Love the question, Free Spirit. Thank you. See what else is out there. Chelsea, again. I don't know. I don't think Vance is bad. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think he's bad. I know there's a lot of people that do just because he said something, about Trump years ago, but he changed. His perspective has changed. I don't think he's against Trump. I don't think he's bad. Last night was epic. He really killed it last night. He was awesome. So I like them. Just saying. We all have our opinions, though. I respect your opinion. Let's see what else is out there. Stacey Roberts, I already went over that one like 10 minutes ago. We did that one already. Let's see. Papa Rick, thanks for being here. Once more, please, during my live reading, I mentioned that the spirit of an Egyptian woman entered my body during a shamanic ceremony I had in Sedona. Ooh. What are the abilities of Haram Shub? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Justice card, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So it looks to me like it's a very balanced, good energy, and it was a release of tension or conflict. So the abilities were very good. The abilities were very powerful. So I feel like this person, this spiritual person, could heal without really the psyche behind it, but more of the touch, something with her touch. I don't know. But it was very healing on a nurturing level, maybe of even the childhood healing for you. So the abilities are very, very connected to your higher self, but it's the higher self of you when you were young, if that makes sense. That's what's coming through. It's like your higher self protected you as you grew up. And that's where the connection lies. I don't know. That's what's coming through. Thank you, Papa Rick. Some of you think he's Paul Walker. Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying I don't know. The 3 C's. Okay, my family lives in Asheville, North Carolina. It's devastated. Literally was the DS behind this flood. Yep, we already went over this, I think, on Monday's show or one of the shows. But yes, it was pre-programmed, is what I discovered in my channeling. I did it with the crystal ball, actually, and I remember what I picked up was, yes, they're pre-programmed. So the white hats couldn't really dismantle it. From what I gathered, they couldn't dismantle it. They tried, but they couldn't. But yeah, there's more that are pre-programmed. There's other events on the West Coast I was picking up on this reading as well. So lots of different things are to come. But I don't think they're going to ever be as severe as what was originally planned to be very devastating and a lot of loss of life. So I feel like we're protected as much as we can be. But thank you for your question. I appreciate that. Leslie, strange smells in Washington State. Earthquake coming? Well, that's one of the things I saw in the crystal reading the other day. That was a yes, but I will pull cards for you right now. I also felt that Washington smelled really bad and I was there. So let's just take a look, Washington State, the whole coast over there. Is there going to be an earthquake? Here we go. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So not anytime soon. You got the 8 of Swords there too. Not anytime soon, and I think they're going to try to stop it from happening. This is also a pre-programmed event. So it's intended to, but I think it's going to be controlled and stopped. So that's a good sign. But that was the intention, just like the hurricanes as well. But thank you. Thank you for your question. Yeah, I heard about that. And that was seen. California had an earthquake. They have more coming as well from what my readings in the crystal ball, what I got the other day. Yes, thank you, Leslie. I love Florida. Definitely home. Let's see, Diane. Thanks for a fun question. I love it. Yes, I am a huge Trump mega supporter. Will you someday get to meet Trump? Oh, you want me to pull cards on that? I already know the answer. But let's see if it works. Let's see if my card tarot general readings are just as good as my intuition. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, yes. It's a yes. So it's already pre-planned. And I have enlightenment, and I'm very excited about it, and it's going to change my life. So of course I'm going to meet Trump. It's already pre-planned. So my cards do match. My cards match everything. Thank you. That was cute. That's a fun one. Let's see. And let's see. Can you read a state? Yeah, I just read a state. We just read. We do this all the time. Yeah. So what state are you in, and what state would you like me to read? I did it at the beginning of this show, actually. Anything else out there that's different? Anything that's different that we haven't gone over yet? Besides Paul Walker stuff. By the way, I did a show on Paul Walker on Beyond Entertainment about a year ago. It's over on their channel on Rumble. Very good show. Let's see. Here's a moon question. Thank you. What's up with the moon? It comes up here in Northern California around 4 a.m. It's healing. It's for healing. So they did something to it, and you even got the moon card. So it's starting a new cycle for itself, but it's very healing. So it's radiating to the people, to everyone on the land. Back of the deck, I couldn't help but notice, is the death card, transformation, Scorpio energy. So this, not only what's going on in astrology and Scorpio season in itself right here, but your moon situation, and I think all around the country as well. What's happening is it's messing with our emotions as usual, but it's going to uplift and pull out the dark, like, stuff you've never healed before, like the very deep stuff. And I know we say this a lot with Scorpio energy, but I feel like this is a different time. We're in a way different time right now. Pluto and Capricorn, it's the last time in our lifetimes, thank God, that transition is going to be, that transformation. So this is a big deal, especially right now. So you are going to see a lot of different changes with the moon and the suns and the whole planet in itself. We're changing with it. We're all changing with it. And our emotions are going to do the same. So just hang on tight because it's going to be good, though. I mean, once we get rid of, I think it's the first week of November, we get rid of Pluto in Capricorn. It leaves forever, thank goodness. And then it'll move into Aquarius. So that's all good. It's good. It's beautiful what's happening. It's just, you're going to feel it. It's going to be very intense. This they've already accomplished. I can't read that out loud, really. Will they find littles in shipping containers during the strike? They've already done it. They've already gotten, taken care of them. But will they expose it to the mainstream? Here we go. Are they going to expose it to the mainstream? King of Wands, Ten of Cups, absolutely. That's all going to tie in with all of the elites and all of the traffic ING and all that stuff. So yeah, of course. 10 of Cups on that one. So great question. Thank you. All right, guys. So I think that's it for the questions. I appreciate it very much. Stacy Roberts, yes. If we are making a bet right now, we're placing bets. Absolutely. Yeah, she should. Anyways, something I wanted to share with you guys, again, my crystal balls. So again, the crystal balls, in case you weren't here, I know we have a lot of people that came in after I announced it, but there's a new price for it. It's a lot lower now. Thankfully, the company I'm working with, it works out. So now I can charge lower price. So now it's $369 for the beautiful crystal ball. And yes, I'm going to be donating some of the proceeds to that GoFundMe that I'm going to share right now. The GoFundMe for North Carolina. And again, you guys, email me if you know a trusted, here it is. If you know a trusted group on GoFundMe for the other states, because this is just for North Carolina, but I would like to help all of them. So what I'm doing is taking a little bit of my sales and I'll put it towards the donations. I'm going to donate live, so you guys will see me doing it. I'll actually do it right here live in 1 week from right now. So all of the sales that happen from now until next week, I'm going to take a chunk of it and put it in there, and you guys are going to see that and witness that. But yeah, please send me another GoFundMe, but make sure it's real, it's trusted. This is real and recommended by the lovely, and I'm going to shout you out right now because you just popped in, Mary Kaysen. So thank you, Mary Kaysen, for this awesome connection. I'm sure we're going to raise quite a bit to help those struggling in North Carolina. But yeah, like I said, I would love to help the other states, Florida and Georgia, of course. I just don't want to take a chance on like a scam or anything. So make sure they're real, and I'll hook it up. Why not? So just let me know, you guys, for sure. So yeah, you guys know all the details on the sale. I've got the banner going at the bottom. Express readings are only 22, 2 questions for 22. And again, partial of that's going to go right into the fund as well. So we're just going to keep running it up and helping people. Why not? If we all help, even if it's just a little bit, it makes a big difference. So why not? Why not just do it? And what else? There's something else I wanted to do. Let's just check, because I'm going to check anyway after I sign off. I want to see what Benny Johnson posted.
Federal relief and assistance that we have.
Got to tell her to shut up for a second. Let's see what's new on Benny Johnson, because I would be doing this anyways. Oh yeah, let's watch this real quick.
Probably also be shocked this morning that the campaign that says that they're all about women is trying to nominate a man who allegedly is abusive, not only to his nanny and his ex-wife. We're talking about Doug Emhoff here, Kamala Harris's husband. But this morning, according to multiple news reports, there's somebody who's physically abusive with ex-girlfriends. Just talking through the news here real quick, but I have a feeling you'll have a take on this. Booze-fueled assault, slapping around his ex-girlfriend in fits of rage. This is on top of the story where he impregnated his nanny that broke up the his first marriage. Democrats are trying to put this man into the White House. Not good.
He's her lead surrogate currently. He is one of her lead surrogates. If you name surrogates for presidential campaigns, he is one of them. Listen, everybody has a past, and when you take this risk of going into a presidential election, you better damn well take a look at what you're hiding in the closet, what you have in your treasure trove, because they will find it. And it's sad to me that this is the way the world works, that people aren't more honest with themselves and saying, maybe I am not the best candidate because my husband has a past. If this is true, of being abusive, I have no patience for anybody like that. And I'm most certainly not going to have patience for people like that running our country. If the women want to talk in this country about policy and about the men that are going to be in charge and making decisions for our bodies and for us, it most certainly is not going to be somebody who's put his hand on a woman. And there are very few things that are an Achilles heel for me. But if somebody puts their hand on a woman and they're supposed to sit in the Oval Office and help go to bed and give the president of the United States advice, well, that's very much a reason not to vote for her. Because if that is who she selected as her husband, if that is who she thought was the best suited person for her, and that's somebody who's going to be giving her advice, I don't want that anywhere near me, my decisions, my kids, my family. And there's just I have no tolerance for abuse. When I say none, I mean zero. Zero tolerance for abuse. And you could get me to sound off for an hour on that there's a special place in hell for men that put hands on women.
Yes, I could not agree with you more. Somebody who's in a faithful and happy marriage, and I know you are too. Like, this is unspeakable. It says something very dark about who you are. Just want to follow up because I think it's important to obviously say we're not trying to slander or smear the guy. This has been well reported. Here we go. Kamala Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, cheated with his first wife, impregnated their nanny. This guy's a real scumbag. And Democrats and an enormous amount of women are going to vote to put this guy into power. That seems like suicidal.
Benny, don't forget who Joe Biden married. People don't talk about it enough. But who is Jill Biden? Jill Biden was married to the brother or something, or the nanny, and the same thing happened. There was, affairs, and And then they died and he married her. That story is so convoluted. You have to look it up. But when I heard that, I'm like, these are the quality of people. This is who they are in their private life. That's who they are. They're hitting people, abusing them, knocking up the nanny, and then hitting people and that to me is just beyond any level of comprehension that these people could actually be serving. And you know what? I'll say on that, because I know what the negative commentary will say on Twitter. I know President Trump. I've spent years with President Trump. President Trump has been accused of so many horrible things, but these are not accusations. These are things that now we're saying have come out and are true. Well, that's a problem. And it tells you a lot about the character, what goes on in somebody's home. Look at their children. I always say that tells you a lot about who people are. And I think it speaks volumes, frankly.
This seems like a crazy question to have to ask, but here we go. Do you believe that beating women is a disqualifying factor in this presidential race? Should Kamala Harris drop out considering this new revelation?
Yes.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. I would hope so.
I don't know how you answer for this. And this is all over the place.
It's called morals.
Credible reports.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's morals, Benny. It's something it's called morality. It's called having a compass, a moral compass. And that is lacking. When they flip-flop on their policies, it tells you there's no true moral compass. They're just trying to win you over. Like I said, paid actors. That's literally paid actors. You know, so that's what I think. And look, the decision's so clear. Trump 2024, baby. We got to win.
Yeah.
We got to clean up the garbage.
Yeah, clean up the garbage. That's true. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this night show. I will be back next week, but in between, you may see some footage of my travels. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much. I have a little out video before it'll take us right out of here. But you guys have a beautiful night, an awesome weekend, and I'll see you soon. See you very soon. Bye, guys.
Voting Donald Trump.